Dear students, how are you doing? Uh, Today we will be discussing about physical interpretation of wave function. As I said to you earlier, psi xt represents the wave function. It defines a small displacement of a point at a vibrating string at a position x at time t, psi xt. Here x is the position and t is the time. We had already discussed about Schrodinger time dependent wave equation and its derivation. You know, Schrodinger wave equation has two forms. One is time dependent and another one where the time factor is eliminated, which is called time independent Schrodinger wave equation. As you know, the wave function psi is not a directly measurable quantity, so it may be expressed in complex form. In quantum mechanics, we will be discussing about physical interpretation of a wave function psi xt. As you know, in quantum mechanics, any question about an experiment can be answered easily if the wave function psi is known. If the wave function psi is known, then any question about an experiment can be answered easily. Here, the quantity psi is the wave function and psi star represents its complex conjugate. As I said to you, psi can be expressed in terms of complex form or complex expression. So psi star is the conjugate of this complex number. The quantity, the product of psi and psi star is a quantity which is equivalent to absolute value of psi square or modulus of psi square. So psi star into psi is equal to modulus of psi square. It represents probability density of a particle at a certain position at a certain instant. The probability density of a particle is represented by PRT. R is the position, T is the time, and so accordingly it can be written PRT. P is the probability, RT, R is the position and T is the time. This can be expressed psi star. Psi star is the complex conjugate form of psi. Psi star into psi, which is equal to modulus of psi square. So modulus of psi square is regarded as density, probability density of a particle, and the integral over modulus of psi square must be unity. It must be true that so at a certain region, the integral over modulus psi square must be unity. This represents the probability of a particle, the probability of existence of a particle at a certain region, which is represented by integral modulus psi square dr is equal to 1. So this is the probability density. It might be it must be mentioned here that the probability of existence of a particle at a certain region is unity. Now we will deduce probability current density of a particle or equation of continuity here. Equation of a continuity to be deduced now. It can be deduced from time dependent Schrodinger time dependent wave equation, which had already been deduced in our last class. So firstly, here we consider time dependent Schrodinger wave equation in 3 dimensions, which is, as we know, IH cross del psi RT by del T is equal to H cross square divided by twice M del square psi RT plus BR psi RT. Here Nabla square, you know, this represent Laplacian operator in 3 dimensions, which is Nabla square is equal to del square by del x square plus del square by del y square plus del square by del z square. You know this. Psi is the wave function obviously, and B is the potential, which is a function of x. You know, m is the mass of the particle. H cross is the Planck's constant. So we have already discussed about all the components on Schrodinger time dependent wave equation. So to deduce probability current density or equation of continuity, firstly we consider time dependent Schrodinger equation in 1 dimension. This equation represents time dependent Schrodinger wave equation in 3 dimensions. So firstly we consider time dependent Schrodinger wave equation in 1 dimension, which can be written in this form: IH cross del psi by del T, the same thing, is equal to H cross square by twice M del square psi by del x square plus B, which is a function of x. This represents potential into psi. Psi is the wave function. Take this equation as equation number 1. So now its complex conjugate, the complex form, equation 1 is written in complex form. So we can easily write down the complex conjugate of equation 1. Here psi is replaced by psi star. Psi star is the complex conjugate of psi, which is the wave function, which is the said wave function. So everything is everything remain the same except psi, which is replaced by psi star here. This is regarded as equation number 2. Here one thing I must mention, the complex conjugate of I is written here minus I. All other things are the same. Now using algebra, multiplying equation number 1 by psi star, the complex conjugate of wave function psi, minus and multiplying equation number 2 by psi, then subtracting, we can easily get this. Multiplying equation number 1 by psi star and multiplying equation number 2 by psi, and then subtracting equation number 1 from 2, we get this line, which is IH cross del psi star divided by del T is equal to minus H cross square divided by twice M into psi star del square psi by del X square minus psi del square psi star divided by del X square. This can be easily written. If you calculate this, then we can easily find this. From this line we can write down IH cross del psi star divided by del T, the same as previous, minus H cross square divided by twice M del by del X. Here we can write del by del X, psi star del by del X minus psi del psi star by del X. Since here is second derivative, so we can write this accordingly. And from this line we can write this del psi star divided by del T plus H cross, eliminating H from both sides and dividing by I. We can easily write this down. Del psi star by del T plus H cross divided by twice IM. I is the unit of imaginary number, which is square root minus 1, you know. Del by del X, psi star del psi by del X minus psi del psi star by del X is equal to 0. So now equation 3, say this is equation number 3. Now if we define psi into psi star, which is the probability current density as per our discussion, if we consider the density as rho, and rho is equal to psi into psi star, and J is equal to this part H cross divided by twice IM into del by del X is spared here, H cross divided by twice IM into psi star del psi by del X minus psi del psi star by del X. This portion is considered as J, which is a vector quantity. Then equation number 3 can be easily written del rho by del T plus del J by del X is equal to 0. So this equation represents equation of continuity in one dimension. Since we consider Schrodinger time dependent equation in one dimension, so by following the same process, we can write down the Schrodinger time dependent wave equation in 3 dimension, which is I have already written this before, which is IH cross del psi RT by del T is equal to H cross square divided by 2M del square psi. Del is also called nabla, is a function of RT plus BR psi RT. This is equation number 4, which is the Schrodinger time dependent wave equation in 3 dimension. Here del is called nabla or del. This is del by del X, del by del Y, and del by del Z. You know this from earlier lesson. And also nabla square or del square can be written del square by del X square plus del square by del Y square plus del square by del Z square. So considering all these lines, equation of continuity in 3 dimension can be easily written del rho by del T plus divergence of J. This is divergence of J, nabla dot J, which is divergence of J is equal to 0. By considering all these lines, equation of continuity in 3 dimension can be written as del rho by del T plus divergence of J is equal to 0. Here rho is the probability density is equal to psi into psi star. Psi star is the complex conjugate of psi, which is the wave function, as I said to you earlier, and J vector, which is H cross divided by twice Im into psi star nabla psi minus psi nabla psi star. So this equation is called the equation of continuity or probability current density. From this discussion, we have learned what is the physical interpretation of wave function, what is the probability current density, and how to deduce equation of continuity or probability current density. So after this we will be going into the next chapter, which is about expectation value and one-dimensional problem, etc., etc. So we will be discussing all those things gradually. You better learn this thing closely and solve the miscellaneous problem or supplementary problem from the traditional questions of the exams taken by the National University. So till then, stay safe. Thank you.